Hello everyone and welcome to Lovella's Coloring. This is part 7, the final video of my coloring book collection. I will be showing the rest of my A4 size books and then my Disney coloring books and lastly my Coloring Heaven magazines. And then at the end of the video I'll give you the details for my giveaway. So today it's just been an awesome exciting day for me, not only because I'll also be doing my first giveaway, but I also found out this morning that my oldest daughter just got accepted to the college of her choice, and I am so proud of her. She put in a lot of work, she volunteers, she mentors, and everything she did to get there, it was all her determination, her dedication to everything she does. She is such a great role model for her siblings. I don't think it really hit me that she's going to be going off into the world until she told me she got accepted. She'll always be my first baby, but it's just so hard to believe that 17 years has already passed and she just grew up too fast for me. And then at the same time, my youngest turned 3 today. So we'll be celebrating his birthday tonight and this weekend. And just to let you know, you may hear him in the background as I film. Okay, so sorry for the long intro. I'll go ahead and get the desk cleaned and then we'll get started. So the first book I want to share with you is actually a piano book. It's an easy piano arrangements with 20 songs. It's called My First Book of Christmas Songs by Bergerac, and I'm showing this because it has illustrations of Marty Noble. If you recognize her name, she does a lot of Creative Haven coloring books illustrations. I had this book back when I think back in the 90s in high school, I think middle school, high school. So yeah, so I was just I found this book again and thought I would just go ahead and share. I mean, these are black and white pictures. I guess I could always color in it, but for now, I'll leave it as it is. So this is my first book of Christmas songs by Bergerac with illustrations by Marty Noble. The next one is a Manga Classics Jane Austen coloring book. It has Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Sense and Sensibility. It is illustrated by Po C for the Manga series. And yeah, the paper is really thin, and but I really love the work, the illustrations. If you love manga, the paper is thin, but it's not crate space. It's smooth, so. So I believe this is off the comic book of Manga Classics, and then at the end they also have, oh, this one's pretty too. So they have bookmarks that you can color in. So you have Emma, Harriet Smith, Jane Fairfax, Eleanor, Marianne, and then of course on this one you have Mr. Darcy, Elizabeth, Jane Bennet, Elizabeth and Darcy, and then Bingley and Jane. So this is Manga Classics Jane Austen coloring book with Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Sense and Sensibility. The next few books are from Creative Haven. This one is the Art Nouveau Animal Designs coloring book. This is illustrated by Marty Noble, same illustrator that did the Christmas coloring book, or not coloring, Christmas piano book. And this is one of my first books when I started adult coloring back in 2015. And I wasn't really sure what kind of books I would like. So since this one had like leaves and animals and stuff, I wanted to just try a book. And these Creative Haven books aren't so expensive. They're way below $10, so yeah, good to start off with. So this is a Creative Haven Art Nouveau Animal Designs coloring book, illustrated by Novo. The next book I have is Creative Haven Steampunk Fashions coloring book. This is also illustrated by Novo. Yeah. So if you love steampunk or just coloring women, this is a great book to have. And like I said earlier, it's not an expensive book. It's a great book to start off with to figure out what you like coloring. So this is Creative Haven's Steampunk Fashions coloring book, illustrated by Novo. The last book I have by Creative Haven is Country Charm coloring book. It is illustrated by Teresa Goodrich. So lots of great country scenes. Okay. And I know she has several books on, or not books, but illustrations through Creative Haven. I think there's one with spring, summer, and winter. So yeah, but I only got to Country Charm. So this is Creative Haven's Country Charm coloring book, illustrated by Teresa Goodrich. The next book I want to share with you is a Dover coloring book. I guess the Creative Haven are under the Dover company, but this one, the difference between this book and the other ones is that this one, the Floral Fairies coloring book, and it's illustrated by Carol Craig. These images come double-sided, but they are very beautiful images. And I think this one was like $3.99. Yeah. So this is Floral Fairies coloring book, illustrated by Carol Craig. The next book I want to share with you is a Chinese, I believe a Chinese coloring book. It's called Coloring Beautiful Princesses, and it's Fairy in Myth. I got this off Amazon.com, and at the time it was like $4.99, and I believe it's a whole series, so there's 8 books in the whole series. Yeah, so this one comes with backgrounds that are already colored, so you just have to focus on the girls and some of the flowers around it. Really beautiful. Okay, so this is Coloring Beautiful Princesses, Fairy in Myth. The next book I want to share with you is another Chinese coloring book. It is Coloring Beautiful Princesses, and the theme of this one is Gorgeous Princess. Yes, Gorgeous Princess. So like the first one, you have the backgrounds already done, and you just have to color in the girls and the flowers, some of the flowers. So it's girls with big eyes, big glittery eyes. Very cute book. Okay, so this is Coloring Beautiful Princesses, Gorgeous Princess, and I do not know who the author is for these Chinese coloring books. The next one I have is the Manga Artist Coloring Book, Girls, Fun Female Characters to Color, and it's illustrated by Christopher Hart. Great manga girls. They're one-sided, so you don't have to worry about the other side. But they have a lot of stuff going on in the backgrounds. So what I did when I colored in one of his books is I just I just colored the background one color, and all the details I just left it as, you know, like yeah, it's just details in the background, so you can just focus on the girl. Okay, so this is Christopher Hart's manga artist coloring book, Girls. Another one I have by Christopher Hart is the Cute Chibi Christmas coloring books. So it has adorable manga characters to color. This looks nice. Cute. Yeah, lots of really cute images to color for Christmas. And I did try to color this book with my kids, but I was the only one that was able to finish the picture, so it's okay. So this is Christopher Hart, the Cute Chibi Christmas coloring book. The next one I want to show you is the Grimm Fairy Tales Adult Coloring Book, Volume 2. I believe this has several illustrators, and I guess they do all the illustrations for the comic books, I believe. Yeah. So this came in a whole pack. It came with like the box, and they gave you like 12 sets of pencils, and then and some postcards to color, and it came with 2 coloring books. So this is one of them. Okay. So this is Grimm Fairy Tales Adult Coloring Book, Volume 1, or Volume 2. And the other book that came with that pack is the Grimm Fairy Tales Adult Coloring Book, Myths and Legends. And this one also came with several illustrators. Yes. So great illustrations, and they're one-sided, so you can use markers, go at it with watercolors, as long as you're careful about the amount of water you use. Here's wallpaper. Probably use this as a test page. That's scary. Okay, I'm going to close this. So this is the Grimm Fairy Tales Adult Coloring Book, Myths and Legends. The next several books are by Leonard. So the first one I have is Fantasy Nouveau Coloring Book. And his books I bought at Amazon.com, but I believe you can get his books at Etsy. I can't remember his page, but I know Coloring Heaven just did an issue recently of all of his illustrations, so you might have seen that his work out there already. I think the modernist colorist did a coloring of one of his works also from the Coloring Heaven. So really beautiful details. That you see the little rabbit there having tea, the princess and the knight on the frog. Yeah, so this is Fantasy Nouveau Coloring Book by Leonard. So the next book is Legend Nouveau Coloring Book. As you can see in the cover, you might recognize it from the modernist colorists coloring from the Coloring Heaven magazine. So I don't remember if I said for the other book, but they are double-sided. But I would just, for me, I copy it onto cardstock and then I color it. There is a pull-out on this book. So you have Lancelot and you have Lady of the Lake here. And just open this one, and then you have Guinevere. Beautiful. And then you also have Arthur. Really beautiful book. when I colored his, oh, I'll show you in the next book. I'll let you know there. So this one is Legend Nouveau coloring book by Leonard. Okay, so the next one I have by Leonard is Fairies Nouveau, a fairy coloring book. What I was about to say in the other book was that a lot of the women that are depicted in the as fairies and stuff, they're actual people that he used their image to create his fairies. And I believe like the men that are in that some of the men that he illustrated, he used his face to create like the Green Man, I think was one of them. Yeah. So this is Fairies Nouveau, a fairy coloring book. And the last one I have by Leonard is Fairies Nouveau. This one's another beautiful coloring. Yeah, the coloring I did from here, the actual lady that modeled to be, I think she was like a dragonfly fairy. She commented on my photo, and yeah, that's when I realized, oh, the person I was coloring was actual real people, a real person. So yeah, beautiful illustrations. Okay, so this is Fairies Nouveau coloring book by Leonard. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you all of my Disney coloring books. This one's Art Therapy Disney Love Stories with 60, when I counted out 62, so 60 plus coloring pages. It's by Hatchet Heroes. I am doing a coloring in here. On this page, I did a base of the markers that I bought, and it was in my coloring haul. Forgot what it's called, but I'm doing a base of the markers, and then I'm going to use the Spirafarben to color on top. So there's a lot of lovely images, but the background is really busy. But one of my subscribers, she commented saying I could just color it with what do you say, watercolors, and then just focus in the middle. That flower and his girlfriend. Yeah, so very cute book. Okay, so this is Disney Love Stories by Hatchet Heroes. The next book is Disney Animators Collection. It comes with colored pencils, which works really good for this paper. And I did not show this in my finished pages, I don't think. I think I forgot. But this one, you can see there's like a pattern in the paper, so you can hear it, but it kind of feels like rubbery. I don't know if it's just me, but I was gonna try watercolors on it, but I forgot. But this book comes with multiple sets of, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 images of the different princesses. So it's really cute. I don't remember if I said I got it at Amazon.com, but you can also get it at the Disney store, I believe, the online store. Okay, so this is Disney's Animators Collection. The next book I want to share with you is Disney Princess Tales to Finish, Color Your Own Storybook Collection. Yeah, so you have like stories with the different princesses, and then they have areas where you can color. It is a little bit of a see-through, so I would just use colored pencils. It tells you what to do. Like this one, it says draw the second thief in the scene. it's its own separate story. It's not the story that you would see from the movies. This is Merida. And at the end of each story, it asks you, how does the story end? Write your own ending. But this would be a good book to like color in and then gift to your kid or a grandchild. And then you color everything else. Like for this part, you let them color it and answer the questions. Yeah. Okay, so this is Disney Princess Tales to Finish, Color Your Own Storybook Collection. The next one I want to show you is Star Wars Color by Number. It includes over 100 images. I did show this on a coloring haul last month, and in that haul I was saying how I did buy this book to try to entice my husband to color with me, because it gives you the colors that you would use and where to use the colors. And this one, like, it comes with only 6. So and my husband he thought it would be fun. I mean, I was telling him that he can't really mess it up. I mean, you just have to color where it tells you to. But my husband, he thought it would be a lot more fun if he switched it up. So instead of one being like black, he would color it this color. So he just switched it up, and he was curious to see how it would look like with the colors reversed. And then he tried to get my kids to color, to get in on that idea too. So, but anything to get him to color with me, yeah. So this is Star Wars Color by Number, and it includes over 100 images. The next book I want to share with you is Art of Coloring Disney Beauty and the Beast, with 100 images to inspire creativity. So this one is based off the movie. I noticed a lot of the images of Belle would be repeated. So you'd see some of the same images. So here's the Beast. There's a lot of wallpaper. But if you like patterns, I mean, I guess this would be a great book. But I didn't see a flip through before I put this on my wish list, because I got this as a gift. But see, this one looks the same as that one other one I just saw. Here's one with a ladder, and I believe there was another one of her and a ladder. Not that one. It was like the exact same image right here. Yeah. So this is Disney Beauty and the Beast. And this one is Art of Coloring Disney Tsum Tsum, 100 images to inspire creativity. So I love Tsum Tsums. I don't collect the dolls. I just love to color them. So I love their images. They're just so cute. So it's just different patterns of the Tsum Tsums from all the different Disney movies. Yeah. Really cute. And I mean, I don't see, there's no repeating patterns. Like, you won't see the same one again, like the Beauty and the Beast, I don't think. I mean, you'd see a lot, like I saw already, a bunch of the pigs. But yeah, it's a cute book to have. Okay, so this is Art of Coloring Disney Tsum Tsum. The next book is Disney Princess Coloring Book 1. I don't have 2 or 3, however more there is to this, but I was inspired to get this book by V from Coloring with V. So she has a lot of inexpensive Disney books, and I never really thought to get them. So I got this, and I wanted to use this to practice coloring the princesses, because, you know, the princesses come they look a certain way, they wear the certain colors, and for me, I mean, I know you can color them any way you want to, but for me, I want to color them the way they're supposed to be. Like Cinderella's blue, and I think that dog is pink. Is it pink? Yeah, so Jasmine has to wear her turquoise. I don't know. It's just how I am, so that's how I see it. So this is Disney Princess Coloring Book Part 1. And the next one is Disney Princess Coloring Book 1, and I don't have 2 or 3 if there is one. So I picked this up at the same time as the other princess book, but this one comes with images on both sides of the page. There are cute images from the movies that are in this one is was it Moana, Snow White, Tinkerbell, Sleeping Beauty, and Tangled. Yeah, there's some like dot to dots. I don't know. So like okay, so this is Disney Princess Coloring Book 1. The next few are books I bought through Amazon UK. It is cheaper for me to just go ahead and purchase it there rather than buying it from Amazon.com, because I know they sell this there even with Prime, but it's just too much for me. I'd rather just pay, even with the shipping and the cost of the books, it's a lot cheaper for me to purchase it from Amazon.uk or Amazon UK. So this one is Portraits, right? Yeah, sorry, I didn't say Portraits, and it's by Hachette Heroes. This is a French coloring book, and I wish they would make these kinds of Disney books here in the US, but I'm glad it's available to be purchased through other Amazon sites. Okay. So this is Disney Portraits by Hachette Heroes. The next one I have by Hachette Heroes, and I got this also at the same place, Amazon UK, is Disney Girl Power. And I forgot, I was unable to get these books by Jen from Reading with Pugs. Yeah, when I saw her flip through, I think she did a flip through of this, I really wanted it, but then at that time I didn't purchase anything from Amazon UK. And I finally got the nerve to just do it. so happy that I did. So many beautiful images. So this is the cover one. Yeah, and in the back of the image, it tells you the name. I can't read it upside down, and it's in French, but I guess you can look it up on Google. So this is Disney Girl Power by Hachette Heroes. The next one I have by Hachette Heroes is Disney Princesses, another one inspired by Jen from Reading with Pugs. Lovely, and they're all one-sided and nice. I mean, they're not too thick, but they're thick enough that, you know, you don't have to worry so much. Plus they're one-sided and takes a lot more worries away from coloring. Okay, so this is Disney Princesses by Hachette Heroes. And the last one of the flips is also by Hachette Heroes. This is the newest one. This was in my coloring books haul. This is Disney Mosaics. So the illustrator of this book is the same as the one that does the hard book, Disney Vitro. Yeah, I really thought this book was cute. It's unique from the other ones. It's so cute. Yeah. Okay, so this one is Disney Mosaics by Hatchet Heroes. Okay, so the next one is Disney Princess Art of Coloring 100 Images to Inspire Creativity and Relaxation. This one is, besides being hardback, it's the same as the Beauty and the Beast one, where you have a lot of wallpaper. I'm not a fan of it, and I didn't see any flip throughs. This was a present from my Secret Santa. You have the Little Mermaid. But the papers are pretty good. I used Inktense when I colored in one of these pages, so I was testing it out. Really big wallpaper. More wallpaper. There's Snow White. Yeah, it's just it's hard to find the princesses in this book. Oh, there you go. So, yeah. So this is Disney Princess Art of Coloring 100 Images to Inspire Creativity and Relaxation. The next one was also a Christmas gift from my Secret Santa. He thought it'd be fun. Well, I only put the princess one, but he also gave me this one because thought it'd be fun to have the princesses and then the villains. I don't know, I like the villains one better than the princess one, because it's just more characters. Even this as a wallpaper has the characters here. Wallpaper of Scar. More wallpapers. More wallpaper. Sorry. Here we go. Jafar. Sid. He still scares me whenever I watch Toy Story. Another one of Sid. So yeah, so this is Art of Coloring Disney Villains, 100 Images to Inspire Creativity and Relaxation. The next one, I got this at Amazon UK, and this was also on one of my coloring book hauls. This is Disney Lagron Classique Art Deco, and I love this book. I fell in love with it watching Kate from Coloring Heaven, also Coloring F, and yeah, I love that. There's each image is different. It's not like image and then wallpaper, image then wallpaper, and then really big wallpaper. So yeah, I mean, there's wallpapers in this one, but it's not as much. Like this one is just because it's separated into sections. Yeah, really beautiful images, all different, all interesting. Their designs. Yeah, so this, yeah, after waiting for, I don't know, I think I waited for about almost a year, I finally caved and bought this. And I'm glad, because the next book, which is the last book from my Disney collection, is this one, which was also in one of my coloring book hauls. This one ran out, and then when it ran out, I was so sad. I was like upset with myself because it was available at the same time as the other one, but I just wanted to get one, and I was gonna buy it later on, buy this one later on, and then it sold out, and I'm like, I should have bought it when it was available. So but it did come back, so I was able to pick this up, and I am so happy I did, because I really love it. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Disney coloring books. And it's unique, you know, it's not, even though they have like all the designs and stuff, it made it unique, so it doesn't look like a stock photo of a Disney image and stuff, with the added designs they put in their clothing. Yeah, really cute, really happy I have this book. So this is Disney Lagran's Classique Art Deco, Tome 2 is Book 2, and it's also by Hatchet Heroes. So now I'm going to be sharing all of my Coloring Heaven magazine. The first one I have is issue number 34. It's the anime special. These are 40 exclusive designs from Desti at Collateral Damage Studios, and I did purchase this at Amazon.com as I just wanted to see if there were any magazines being sold through Amazon. I was really expecting them to be like price, like really outrageous prices, like $20 a magazine or something, or even more than that. But it was, I think I got it for either $12.99 or $14.99. But yeah, to me it was worth it to get it because I really love the illustrations. Really small. Okay, so this is anime special designs from Desti at Collateral Damage Studios. This is issue number 34. This one is Misfits Special, issue number 35, designs by White Stag. And I also purchased this through Amazon.com, so I was really happy that I saw that over there. I didn't say for those of you who don't know about the Coloring Heaven, they usually come with 40 images, and then you'll have the illustration on the right side, and on the left side you'll have which number of the illustration and the title of the image. And sometimes you'd have like a brief description of it if the illustrator provides it. Yes. Okay, so this is Misfits Special, issue number 35, designs by White Stag. And the next one by Coloring Heaven is the Fairy Tale Special, issue number 36, and it has designs by Hannah Lynn and includes an exclusive new design. This one I did purchase on Barnes & Noble. Hannah Lynn and Jen from Reading with Pugs, they both announced that Barnes & Nobles will be Barnes & Nobles will be selling Coloring Heaven. I was so excited. I went to my Barnes & Nobles like every day just to see when if it will come in, and I was hoping my store wasn't skipped. So this is the exclusive page that she illustrated specifically for the Coloring Heaven. Beautiful book, beautiful images. So this is Fairy Tale Special, issue number 36, designs by Hannah Lynn. Okay, so now the rest of my Coloring Heaven, especially this one, all came from my local Barnes & Nobles. I stock the magazine racks every month looking for the Coloring Heaven, and I always wonder if they notice me, any of the sales people notice me always coming in and just going straight to the magazine rack and leaving again. But anyways, this is Fairies and Friends Special. This is illustrated by Meredith Dillman. Sorry, it's covering her face. So she has two coloring books out. One is like is it foxes and kimonos, and the other one is fairies. But if you watch the YouTube channel Happy Colorist J, she does a detailed review of the books by Meredith Dillman, and then she lets you know which illustrations are in the book and which illustrations are in the magazines. And there's some images that are specific to the magazines that are not in the books. But yeah, you should watch Happy Colorist J. That is Jey. if you want some information about this magazine and Meredith Tillman's books. Okay, so this is Fairies and Friends Special, issue number 38, illustrated by Meredith Tillman. Next one is Strangeling Special, issue number 39, with weird and wonderful designs by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So you have images from all three of her books. You have the mermaids, you have their first book, and then you also have the Halloween book too. Okay, so this is Strangeling Special, issue number 39, Weird and Wonderful Designs by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. The next one is Witches Special, issue number 40, Tarot-inspired designs by Elizabeth Alba. And so these are, I believe, images from her illustrations for tarot cards. Yes, this one is the Nine of Cups, and it has a little saying right underneath. So you have, I don't think you call it guy witches, but warlocks, I guess, and witches in here. Ouch, that looks like it hurts. Okay, so this is Witches Special, issue number 40, designs by Elizabeth Alba. This is the Halloween Special, issue number 41. It has unearthly designs with spooky cuteness from Molly Harrison and Selena Fennick, and creepy darkness from Lisa Mitrokin and Enes Guerrero. I'll show you one from Molly Harrison. Then you have Selena Fennick. More Selena Fennick. More Selena Fennick. Here's from Lisa Mitrokin. More from Lisa Mitrokin. See, here's from Enes Guerrero. Sammy from Color and Chat with Sammy did a very beautiful picture coloring of that page. This one's a gorgeous one. I'm so happy that Barnes & Noble's had this. Like, I wasn't sure if they were gonna come out with a Halloween special, so. Okay, so this is Halloween Special, issue number 41, with Molly Harrison, Selena Fennick, Lisa Mitrokin, and Enes Guerrero's illustrations. Next one is World of Anime Special, issue number 42. These are designs from Collateral Damage Studios. So this comes from different illustrators. So you can see, like, one illustration is slightly different with the next one. So you have men and women in this one. Hachiko. You can see it. It's that dog that waited for his owner, and then, yeah. It's like a tea ceremony. Cute. Oh, this one's cute too. See a guy one. Oh, here you go. sushi. It's a sushi chef. Very cute. Okay, so this one is The World of Anime Special Issue 42. Designs from Collateral Damage Studios. Next one is Dragons in Nature Special Issue number 43 and illustrations by Anastasia Eli Koldariva. I'm so happy this one came out also because not for me, it was just hard to push myself to purchase her books because they can be quite expensive. So I just purchased one of hers, which is the newest one. You can see it. The Mysteria one. And then I'm glad that this came out with the dragons because I love the her dragons coloring book. But so happy that she collaborated with Coloring Heaven. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is Dragons in Nature Special Issue number 43, designs by Anastasia Eli Koldariva. Okay, the next one is Timeless Beauties Special Issue number 44. It has beautiful portraits and flowers from MOMOGIRL. I waited so long to get this. I was so worried that Barnes & Nobles was gonna stop selling Coloring Heaven magazines. I went to Barnes & Nobles almost daily just to make sure that doesn't get sold out, and just so happy that they were able to continue selling this magazine. And I know I do have her actual books, but I don't know, those books are kind of like art books to me. And just having this and knowing I can just color in here, I can preserve that book for a little bit longer. No, before I even try to get in there. Sorry, it's like the sun is going down behind me. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So this is Timeless Beauty Special, designs by MOMOGIRL. My last Coloring Heaven magazine is Gothic Fairies Special Issue number 45. Has dark and mysterious beauties from Micah Jelena. I'm so happy that I was able to get this magazine because I don't have any of her images because she only sells through Etsy. My daughter, my daughter was actually the one that picked this up for me at Barnes & Noble. She just happened to stop by there after work and she was like, "Mom, do you have Gothic Fairies, the Coloring Heaven?" I'm like, "What?" So you please buy it for me. So yeah, she bought it for me. I paid her back with extra, with interest. So yeah, so she so kind to pick this up for me, knowing I would probably want it. Yeah, really cute. So this is Gothic Fairies Special Issue number 45, Dark and Mysterious Beauties from Micah Jelena. So yay, we're finally done with my coloring book collection. So I'm now going to show you the item I've been talking about for my first giveaway. So I'll go ahead and clear this up and show it to you guys. So the item I will be giving away is a copy of Coloring Heaven Timeless Beauty Special Issue number 44, illustrations by MOMOGIRL. I'm hoping this giveaway will go smoothly, so please listen for the instructions first before commenting. This giveaway is open to both my US and international subscribers. It will start today, which is the 8th of March, and will last a week to give my subscribers a chance to enter. So it will close on the 15th of March, midnight Pacific Standard Time. My kids will help me sort through the comments, and as soon as we are ready, I'll make a video to reveal the winner of this giveaway. So here is the instructions for the giveaway. First, you have to be subscribed. Second, you have to like this video, part 7 of my coloring book collection. Third, you have to make sure that I can see you are subscribed and that you liked my video. If you're wondering how you do that, let me go ahead and get my son's iPad. Go back here. Okay, so go bring it up right here. Press your icon that's on the top right corner. So bring this up and you'll see where it says My Channel. So you press My Channel. And then on the right of your name or your channel name, you press the wheel that's right over here. And then it'll bring you to a page where it says privacy, and the one that you need to make sure is off is the first two, which is your liked your liked videos and your subscriptions. And then if you usually keep it on after the closing of the giveaway, just put it back on again. But to enter my giveaway, I need to be able to see it, so just click it off. Yeah, that easy. Okay, so go ahead, just aside. So the final and fourth instruction is in the comment section. All you have to do is type MOMOGIRL, all in capitalized letters, to let me know you want to enter the giveaway. And also please let me know if you are US or the country you are from. I'll type up the instructions and show it at the end of this video, and I'll also add it to the descriptions below. I want to take this moment to tell you all thank you. Thank you all so much for subscribing, especially to the new subscribers in the last few weeks. Thank you for the likes and for the comments, because I am such an introvert that this whole YouTube thing, even though I want to do videos to connect with other people who love the same hobby that I do, who understands my addiction to coloring books and supplies, I get so anxious and stressed out before I hit that publish button. But with you guys watching, your likes and your comments, I wanted to let you know that I greatly appreciate all of it, all of your encouragement, all of your lovely comments. I started this channel with no expectations. I just wanted to share my love of coloring with others. So all of you who are subscribed or just like to watch my video, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of I don't know how to virtual hugs. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank you all again for watching and for entering my first giveaway. So take care and happy colorings. Bye bye.